What's up, guys? Welcome back to Code Family. This is Swashish, and today we're gonna learn how we can use useReducer in React. Basically, this is used for state management as the useState hook. But what is the difference between these two is useState is suitable for less complex state management, but by using useReducer hook we can manage complex states also. Coming to the documentation part of useReducer, I will give you this link in the description so that you can check it out, and if you want to know more you can get knowledge from this documentation. Coming to our project, let's see what I have done in our project. I have imported the useState hook from React, and I have defined three states here for result, color and input text. And down below, with the state of the color, I am changing the color of the container. And down below here, if one is clicked in the change color button, then the color will be changed according to the color state. And down below, the same increment decrement functionality that I have done in our previous videos. So let's convert this useState project into useReducer project. So what we need to do here is, I just need to comment out these states, and first of all I don't need this useState. Instead of that, we need useReducer hook. So the first syntax for useReducer hook is const, and inside the square brackets we need to define the state and the dispatch. State, we don't need to understand it. Dispatch is the method which we're gonna use to update the state. So we just need to write here useReducer, and it will take two parameters. First one is the reducer and second one is the initial state. We can define here like the initial state 0, but for the best practices we just need to write here like initial state, and let's erase it. Let's define the initial state here, const initial state equal to, and then let's see what are the states that we have. First one is color, then what we have input text, then result, and yeah, we just have three states here. So write here like color. So first the color value will be 0 means false, and then the next state will be input text equal to null, and the third state will be, what is that, result. Okay, result will be 0. So here we have defined the initial state, and now we just need to define the reducer function. Reducer is a pure function which takes some input as a parameter and return a state. That's why we call it as pure function. So define it like const reducer equal to state comma action. It will receive a state and an action type, and here we have to define the switch case structure so that the switch will identify which action have to be performed here. So right here switch, and here action dot type. What is action dot type, I will tell you soon. And inside that, the first case is for increment. And inside increment, what we have to do, we just need to return here Okay, if I press on the increment button, then what will happen? The result will increased by 1. So result here will be how we have registered the result inside the state. So state dot result plus 1. Increment is done here, and for the decrement we just need to change decrement, and result would be 1 minus. And for the third case, what we need to do, okay, let's see what type of operation do we have. Okay, we are changing the background colors. So write here the action name as color, and it will return the alternate of the color. In the beginning we have given the value of color as 0. So here we have write like, so here we have going to write like state dot color, and we just give here the exclamation symbol so that it will alter the color. So if the color is 0, then it will become 1, and if the color is 1, then it will become 0. In this way we can toggle the color. And down below here we just need to define the last case for what is the last action. Okay, input text, and in this case what we need to return, we just need to return here the input text equal to action dot payload. What is this action dot payload? I will tell you soon, but for now what we need to do is, see, we have defined here the reducers syntax. It is, first we have defined here state and dispatch, and then the use reducer function where we have the reducer function and the initial state. Initial state of color is 0, input text is null, and result is 0. And here we have defined all the actions that we need to perform, and now we just need to call this reducer function. And how we can do that? We can do that by the dispatch method. So here we just need to change the set color to dispatch, and here we have to provide the type of the action that we need to perform. So write here like type, and the action name is what we have defined here. Let's see, we have defined here the color. Okay, the action type is color. So what will happen here is, so when this button is clicked, the dispatch method is called, where we are passing the type is color, and this dispatch method will trigger this action inside the reducer. And inside the switch case, the switch case will identify the action type, and it matches with all the cases, and when it found the case which is equal to the action type, it will perform the operation. In this case, what is the action type that we have given here? Our action type is color, so it will match with this case, and it will alter the state of the color, and then the color will be changed. And let's change the set result here like above. So dispatch with, we just need to provide here the action type. So type, what will the type here? Increment. And in the same way, dispatch, and then type equal to, what is that? Decrement. And the last method is here dispatch and then, and here we need to define the type, which will be type equal to input text and the payload. What is the payload? The payload will be e dot target dot value. Like here, when we changes something inside this input field, an on change event will be fire, and it will send this payload. Okay, what I forget is a comma. So what is the error here? The error here is we just need to change this from color to state dot color, state dot color, and this input text to state dot input text, and result to state dot result, and state dot input text. Oh my god, state. So I think all the problems are solved. Okay, what is the error here? Okay, let's see. Oh, we just missed the default case here. So default default will be, it will return the receipt state. I think our project is completed. Let's run it. npm start. Let's see it will work or not. Okay, click on increment button, click on decrement button, try to change the color here, and here try to write something. Okay, so finally our useReducer project is done here. If you have any query related to this project, you can write in the comment section. I will definitely give the answer in the comment section. So this is all for today. We will meet in our next video. Till then, keep coding. Bye bye.